Hello. Hello, motherfucker. Hey, hi, how you doing? Okay. I don't even know, like, if you have to do an introduction. Like, do I have to tell people what my name is? Do I have to do all that stuff? I don't know. I don't know. But my friends call me Breakfast. So, let's roll with that. So, my name is Breakfast. My name is Kelly Stamps. Just kidding. I love Kelly Stamps. If this ever blows up, I want this to be like in the first video. Kelly Stamps was the inspiration. There have been many like small inspirations for me to start a YouTube channel, but Kelly Stamps, not even because of how fast she blew up, just the fact that she seems so authentic. Like, that girl in that spatula, love her, okay? But yes, Kelly Stamps, you my girl. Okay. But yes, inspo for sure. Anywho, yes, I am here finally. Let me tell you, I've made a few intro videos like, yeah, I'm starting my YouTube channel. But no, I think now 2021 is the time for me to start my YouTube channel. And I say that because I have like a oomph behind me right now. At my age, I just had a birthday, and this birthday, for whatever reason, just really feels like now is the time. Now is the time. Now we're gonna do it. So what is my channel about? My channel is basically, if nothing else, my channel is an accountability tool for myself, and as a video diary of the journey that I take maneuvering through what I want to do in life. Editing Brianna here. I just wanted to say that I'm going to add little like captions to the video every time I say want to or I want to do something. I'm gonna put the gonna, and I'm going to try to be more aware of what I'm saying, because there is power in words, and just because you want to do something doesn't mean it's gonna get done. But if you say you're gonna do something, that mean that shit gonna get done. So I just want to add that in the video, and I just wanted to come on here and basically let you guys know so that you're not like, what the fuck is going on? But yes, all the want tos are going to change to going tos, and from here on out I will make a conscious effort to watch my words, and you guys should do the same. So if you learn anything from this first video, be intentional with your words, be intentional with your actions, and always do your best every day, all day. Okay, I hope that makes sense. I am a person who has tried many different things, but I never give it enough energy for it to succeed, and I'm trying to now give energy to those ideas, as well as be organized and disciplined and focused enough to see those things come into fruition. So essentially what I'm doing with YouTube is, where I went wrong all the other times with YouTube is hoping that the first product I have to show to the world is how I want it to look forever. And now, especially with me wanting to go into these different ventures, I'm noticing that the first thing should never be the last thing. Like, what it looks like now should never be what it looks like next year. Like, it should always grow. Everything should grow, like me. I'm a growing bitch. And you know what I'm saying? I am not the same person that I was a year ago. I'm not the same person I was 4 years ago. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. It should always change. It being me, it being the people around me, it being what I'm doing with my life. You know what I'm saying? It should always grow, not necessarily change, but it should evolve. And I can accept that now. I just kind of get overwhelmed with things, and I feel as though if I can see this thing, and this thing, I can accept what they are more. And that is what I'm using YouTube for. I'm using YouTube basically so that I can see myself a year from now, what it looked like back then. Yes, pictures do the same thing, but video especially, because I like to see examples. I like to see how things are done. Granted, how I do it isn't going to be the same of how you do it or anyone else does it, or how Sally, Sue, Tommy, Jerry, whoever is going to do it, but to see an example and to see someone do it, especially someone who looks like me, because literally I was on the phone for one of my jobs and I was looking up how to do what I want to do, and I was like, damn, like I had to scroll quite some time to find a black person or a person of color, to be honest, anybody who is doing what I want to do, or who not doing what I want to do per se, just for the information that I was looking for in that moment. I had to scroll quite some time to find someone who looked like me, who has been through that as well, and that is important to me. Representation is important. Someone who may share similar experiences other than the career that I'm looking for. To be honest, it's just different when you're black. I like to get information from black people just because we understand each other. I'm not saying that my channel is only for black people, but if you are similar to me and you understand what I'm talking about, then you may find solace in this place, okay? That is why I'm starting my channel. I have 3 main focuses as of right now. Period. Period. Poo. My mom just told me I have exquisite taste, and that is a part of what I'm doing here. I thrift a lot, okay? And a lot of people always ask me, I work in a job with like 400, I have 400 coworkers, and I always get questions on like where I get my stuff, things of that nature, and it's always a thrift store. Yeah, it's always a thrift store. Always. It's rare that I don't get something from a thrift store. But it's always a thrift store, and I feel as though that I should not open my own thrift store, but I want to dabble in reselling, and hopefully one day I can open my own consignment shop. So that is high priority number 1. High priority number 2, I am a licensed esthetician. I have been for 2 years now, but I've never used the license after I got it. I got it mainly to learn about my own skincare. I have good skin, but I wanted it to be great. And so I got a license. But now I'm looking to actively use my license. I want to do lashes. So that is high priority number 2. Those 2, before the end of the year, I'm looking to have those in action. I'm actively working toward them. I practice my lashes, not as much as I should, but I do. And I thrift on a regular basis. And right now I am buying for personal and I'm buying for inventory. But my problem is that I want everything to be great, like I said before, instead of just letting it be what it is and letting it grow over time. But I'm making this video now to hold myself accountable. because that is important. And so that I can see that it may not be great now, or it's great for what I see. And then the more I do, the more I learn, the better it'll get. Something that's not as so much of a priority is 20th Street, which is my baby. I actually have the shirt on now. It's wrinkled, but this is one of my first shirts that I've ever made. They're hand dyed and printed in-house. It's basically my baby. I came up with it during the pandemic. I had a first launch earlier this year, which went pretty good. I think I had a few orders. It was great. 20th Street has literally evolved from when I had a drop earlier this year to now. I really want 20th Street to be a community brand. I am from a very small section of South Florida, and this big. If you're from there, you know there. 20th Street is very important to me because everyone who is from that small section of South Florida, the first thing and the only thing people care about is getting out of that small area. Why I say it's important, because I want to leave, but I never want to forget where I'm from. This is 20th Street. Everything that I do in terms of the brand, it's just things that I like to do. Like, I like to use my hands a lot. If you notice, like with doing lashes, that's very hands-on. I like to use my hands to change things. So I hand dye them myself. I print them myself. I do the packaging. I come up with the themes and things of that nature all by myself. And that is what I'm trying to get rid of. That right there is what I'm trying to step away from. I'm sick of it. It's only been like a month and a half, 2 months. I thought. Anyway, 20th Street, my baby. We want this to be like low key, just fashion brand, but it's not at the forefront. It's something that I want to do whenever I want to do it. I want this to always be something that I love. I want to do a newspaper for this. I want to do getting the community involved. I want to do events in the community. That is long term, and that is just for me passion wise. And that's what this is for. Long term. We always, I learned this from a friend of mine, always think long term for this, community events, helping the kids in the inner city. I went to school in small towns, and I want to give back to those predominantly Black institutions and communities and things of that nature. Reselling, curated exchange. I want to open a consignment shop in my downtown of my city. I don't care how long it takes. That's what I'm looking for. My lashes, All Star Aesthetics. I want to have a salon. I want to, do the whole shebang. I want to do it big. So if this is where we're starting, this is where we're starting. I've tried to do them before and I get overwhelmed. So YouTube especially, I feel, will help me stay on a track, focusing on one thing per day, or focusing on just certain things on certain times, or whatever the case may be. I'm using this time to figure out what works best for me, and I would like to share that with everybody. For other people who may feel the same way that I do and just can't figure out how to get it done, you can watch me get it done, because I'm gonna get it done, and hopefully that'll help you. Or hopefully, you'll just enjoy what I got to offer. A long time ago, once upon a time, I enjoyed making videos, not like YouTube videos, just like artsy type of stuff. I wanted to be a videographer, so hopefully I can intertwine those things here with my channel and make it look good, make it enjoyable, and just, make it something you want to watch. I feel like
I feel like we're gonna have a good time here. So hopefully I can do that. Hopefully I don't get overwhelmed like I do with everything else.